Good morning, Aaron. This is Saturday morning, and my vlog will be about a visual novel I've been kind of reading through the past couple weeks now, and I've thoroughly enjoyed it very much. A visual novel is basically it's considered like a game slash book thing where you have a storyline played out through text on the bottom of the screen generally, and you see the characters as sprites in the on the screen in front of a picture of a background, which is generally what the scene is, but not like exactly what the scene is, because it could be just a picture of a room, but like in a text, it could be describing the room in detail. So it'd be good to pay attention to the text more so than the background. But it's kind of nice seeing the sprites kind of work their way like in the scene by changing the facial expression every so and then. So this visual novel was called Katawa Shoujo, and what it is about is it's about a school for disabled teens and a group of girls that you as the main character will have the chance to meet. Yeah, that's what Katawa Shoujo means, by the way, loosely translated meaning disabled girls. Just a fun fact. So basically, it's kind of date sim kind of way where you have to make different decisions, and depending what decisions you make, you end up uh, in a different path or with a different girl. Obviously, there's a path where if you really screw things up, you end up with no girl, and then you kind of end up alone and really sad. So that's a bad path. Don't ever go on that path. But as for the other ones, I would love to go in an in-depth analysis of every girl and every path, but that would take at least 5 videos to do. There are 5 girls. I'm pretty sure I can spend an entire video or more on each girl, if not even longer. Like, it was such a really wonderfully done piece of work. It's amazing. That's why I think you should really check it out. So basically, how really effective me is just the way they represented the characters in a way with their their first displaying them with their disability at first, seeing how this disability kind of hinders their lifestyle just a little bit, and but as you get to know each girl better, you realize that their disabilities aren't really a hindrance, more so than a characteristic of a person that they are. One notable example is there's a girl named Emmy. She's one of the girls you can meet. She has no legs, but she's on prosthetics, and you see her running everywhere. So you kind of can really tell that she has no problems being on prosthetics, because she's kind of sprinting everywhere left and right, being all hyper and happy. You know, other, like girls that like love running and going crazy. So it's really well displayed because none of them really had a problem that severely with what their disability is, and you just kind of grew to accept it. But as you get to know them even further, like you're on their direct path, you get to see that they're like anyone else. Like, they may have disabilities, but they have deep emotional problems as well that pretty much anyone else can experience. And also, a lot of the girls tend to be general archetypes of certain girls. So if you see like a correlation between a girl and someone you once liked, or you currently like, or something to that extent, it should technically be common, I want to say, but I have no experience in the matter, so I can't say anything definitively. But it is there because they want to kind of keep everything generic. Even the main character you're playing as is very bland, flat, and boring, until you get to like the last stages of the novel, where both you and your female counterpart that you decided to choose really develop as characters and change since their personality and an outlook on life. So yeah, that's kind of it for now. I really want to come back to this topic and do a more in-depth analysis of it after you have the opportunity to read it. So I'll link you to the thing in the doobie doo. Just as a disclaimer, there is adult content there. So just warning you now, you can turn it off in the options once you start it. So you don't have to worry about seeing it if you decide to read this in public, and you don't want people to stare at you watching weird stuff happen on your screen. So yeah, I would like to say more, but that would be giving away too much. So I'm just gonna hope that You're gonna eventually get through it, so I can do another video on a more detailed analysis of how I feel about it. I just feel like I should just make this vlog kind of telling you about it, kind of like a free advertisement for the people who made it. And yeah, thanks for watching this. I guess I'll see you whenever.